So you're living your life and you're doing you. You might have even forgotten about them, which you probably have because, you know, you're living your own life. And then out of the blue, you get a communication. So what do? Because it's a shock. It's a shock to get this communication from this person. So I'm going to talk about all of this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're talking about when the narcissist contacts you after no contact. You know what? You're getting on with your own life. You're doing you. But you know what? They probably have been watching. They probably have been looking. They've probably been stalking. They've probably been checking you out. And they see that you're doing well because you are. You've moved on from this. You've understood what this is and you've moved on, and there they are. Out of nowhere comes that communication. Do you know what? It can be anything. It could be a text message. It could be an email. It can be something on social media, like you get a like on your social media post. It could be a comment. Or it could be even slyer than that. It could be a comment from a fake account, but judging by the language and the way that the words are formed, you know it's them. Or you get some sort of sign, or you know it's them. They probably wouldn't call you just in case you don't pick up the phone, because they're not going to make themselves look like idiots here. They're not, because they don't want, they're not going to be vulnerable here, because they're the ones that always have to be on top. They need to know that you're going to reciprocate the communication in some way. So if they're not sure, then they will do this in covert ways. Think about it, like imagine you were looking at someone or stalking someone, and then you get in contact with them, they don't answer you. Like, how embarrassing would that be? So yeah, so this is exactly what they're doing. So they're just testing the waters here, and that's just exactly it. They are testing the waters to see if you will get back in contact with them, whether you will reciprocate the communication. Now, this is a test. This is a test of whether you will still be putting up with their behavior, with them per se. But you see, this catches you off guard. This catches you in a bit of a predicament, because you're doing your own thing, you get this communication, and then how do you react to something like this? Because this is done on their time. Like, they did this when they were ready. So again, it's like they have taken ownership or taken control of this situation. So it also makes you think that actually, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. And it can be a real shock because you're not expecting it. It comes out of the blue. And it's like, how do I react to this? Like, how am I supposed to respond? How am I supposed, not that you're going to respond to the communication, I'm just saying, how are you supposed to respond emotionally, psychologically to this? And you know, the thing is, you know as well as I do that it's going to make you think and overthink about this. It's also going to bring up maybe some emotional memories about your relationship. It's going to bring all of that back up. So how do you deal with this when you're not prepared? And this is what I mean. It's going to be a shock. It's going to bring all that trauma back up again. So if you are someone who is facing this, okay, what I would say to you is try to really process this in a way that works for you. Sometimes journaling might work for someone, just writing it out. Sometimes maybe taking some time out, maybe because it's your emotions are going to be all over the place. They are just going to be stirred up, and it's like, what do I do with this? I feel like don't respond, don't react, don't try and ask about how they are doing to other people. If you still have mutual friends or whatever in contact, I would say don't do something like that, because then you're going to get all this information on them. And it's like, do you want to know, is this really going to be helpful for you? The other thing I would say that might really be helpful is maybe talking it through with a professional, like a therapist or a counselor, someone who understands, someone that will really be able to help you to kind of work through this, because I am sure that you probably have a lot of questions and a lot of things that you would like to explore and probably want to talk about as well. But what I would say is don't react, don't respond to this communication. I think it's better for you to process this and understand what's going on for you before you're actually going to make your next move. You've got to understand that the narcissist is reaching out because they want to see, they want to know what's going on for you. They want to know that they can still be able to get in contact with you and that you will respond, because that's what this is. This is just a prod. This is a prod to see if you're going to react or respond to this communication. The narcissist would love it. Okay, they would love it that you would. Okay, they're waiting for you to get in contact, because in their minds, this relationship or this interaction is not over. They're still going to see whether they can still get some sort of reaction from you, because what they're looking for is supply. Supply is supply. They need supply, they need that attention. But please understand that they are doing this to other people, to other exes, to other people that they have been involved in. So this isn't just because they have realized suddenly that they are in love with you, that they've made a mistake of letting you go. No, that's not what's happening here. What is happening is that they're reaching out to get supply. They are either bored with new supply, they are bored in themselves, and they just need something to occupy their time. So you're an option. All right, so they're getting in contact. They're not embarrassed by this. They are not thinking anything more than, let's do a hookup. Let's see if you are going to respond to me. If you don't, then you don't. No, not much has been lost here, because they didn't go above and beyond. They maybe have commented, they maybe have pressed a like, they may have messaged you. If they really want your attention, they will push for that. Meaning that what they will do is they'll try and send more messages, try and get in contact a lot more to try and get or persuade you to respond to that communication. Now, you've got to see it like this, because if you respond, this narcissist is going to be in your life for a little bit longer. So it means that you're going to have to try and get over them, get over this trauma bond all over again, because it will start up. It doesn't mean that, like I said, it doesn't mean they haven't suddenly just realized just because they want to be with you that they're going to get in contact and they're going to try and prove to you. They're not proving anything. They're just seeing if they can get your attention. The narcissist does this because they have something called an attachment disorder. They can't attach to you properly or in a healthy way, or they can't detach from you in a healthy way, or properly detach from you, like be able to move on. They collect people, okay? They get people to respond. They get people to do what they want them to do. So they're collecting people. They need to know that you are still there for them. They need to know that they can still get supply from you. They've got like this, probably like this black book, you know, like a list of people that basically they will contact when they feel they are ready. So they're always in control of this interaction. They're always in control of this situation. So they will contact certain people to get certain things from them. Remember, you're transactional. You're a commodity to them. So they just need you for what they need from you. You've got to understand that once you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, okay, and they discard or they do the long silent treatment, they're not going to get back with you to have a relationship. They just don't do that, because they've had you, and that's the tie. That's it. They try to change supply. They try to have relationships with other people. Sometimes that will mean that they will stay with you for a few days, few weeks, maybe even a few months. But the thing is, that cycle will end. This will end at some point. So the relationship is never going to be like how it was before. Of course they will mirror you. Of course they will love bomb you. Because if they find that you are suitable supply, then sure, this will happen. And they will try and stay for as long as you will buy the lies. And it's the same process as what's happened before. They haven't changed. They haven't realized that they have made a mistake and they want you back. No, that's not what's going on here. So when the narcissist contacts you and you've got no contact with them, they are in control, because they have picked the day and the time that they want to get in contact with you. There's something about you that they have felt energetically, that something about you has changed. They want some of that. They see that there's potential in that, and they see that they can get supply from that. So that's why they're getting in contact with you. That's why they're pursuing some sort of communication. But this isn't anything more than trying to get your supply, trying to get your attention, because ultimately they are looking to get their needs met. And that means they need emotional validation. There's something about you that was able to provide the narcissist that. And it's up to you whether you reciprocate this communication or whether you keep going no contact. They're going to keep trying. It's not just going to be once that they reach out. They're going to keep trying. So they're going to try and see if they can affect you in some way. They're going to try and see if they can get to you in some way. Sometimes this contact can be really negative. That they're reaching out, they're being really nasty to you after a long while of silence. But again, it's probably easier just to stay no contact when that happens. But so how do you respond? They might even pull at your heartstrings. It might even feel like you have to reply to this, but you don't. You don't have to do anything. Remember, it's a trick, okay? It is a trick, ultimately. When the narcissist contacts you after no contact, you have to use your discernment and really understand that this person is not going to change. They have no interest in changing. They are who they are. That's it. Accept it or walk away. And I mean, they're not looking to get better, because ultimately they don't think there's anything wrong with them. And that's it, my friends. They are doing it to get some sort of communication from you. They're trying to get your attention. They are trying to get to you to see if they can steal a little bit more of your energy, a little bit more of your time, a little more of your compassion and kindness. So guys, I really hope that this video helps you to understand and see what is happening here. This isn't to help you in any way. This is actually to derail you from your healing journey. So you've got to pick you, and you've got to pick what is right for you. If you are someone that is facing this at the moment, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below for more details. I've also got a mentorship that is starting next month. Again, please see the description box for more details. And if you would like to, please join the Journal Club. This is a great tool to help you on your healing journey, and alongside other alternative therapies or counseling that you might be receiving at this moment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.